Schweitzer. Your race leader coming out of 2. Tyler Hibner, Lee Hibner. Again, all these cars in the A main. So right now, Rodney Schweitzer, he grabbed the lead in the A main in front of Tyler. And then Lee in the 99 in that third spot right now. I believe this is a 10-lap event for the scramble here. Then Dakota Dale, the 37, the 3 Jaya Jackson, and Tanner, the 7 car again. Daniel Harris, the 07, if he can come out for the feature. They're working on that car back there right now. There's lap number 3. You can see on the scoreboard as well tonight. So they got the video up on the scoreboard. Welcome Cheeseworks here tonight as well, doing the video. So Rodney Schweitzer, Tyler Hibner, Lee Hibner, they're checking out the surface right now. I see the 3 JF Jackson going up to the high side. They did a little bit of work right at intermission time. But right now it is Rodney Schweitzer. Lap time of 15.558. That was on lap number 5, so that should have been halfway. So again, this is just for a starting spot in the A main here later this evening. $3,000 to win for your modifieds tonight. As they come into turn number 3 and 4 again, Schweitzer pretty much down on that low side coming out of 4. Tyler, a nice American flag on the top of that 89. Hibner logging, and Lee Hibner right behind him in the 99. Good battle back here. Dakota Dale and Lewis Jackson. Here comes Jackson now to the low side, gets a nose in. White flag will come out this next time across on lap number 9. Again, Rodney Schweitzer. Out of Kansas City, the Schweitzer Performance, Rich's Custom Engine, number 74. Jackson now trying to get down on that low side. The Hibners, the 89 and the 99. As I come into turn number 4, your scramble feature, it is the 74 of Schweitzer, Tyler Hibner, Lee Hibner, Dakota Dale, the 37, Lewis Jackson, the 3J, and the 7 of Anthony Tanner. Again, we hope that the 07 of Daniel Harris will be able to make the feature later on this evening. All right, your next event now should be, we'll take a look at everything, make sure it should be our B-Mod A main event. In the feature, it'll be Jesse Muley out of Bonner Springs, the 90 car. Outside of him, Shadron Turner, your winner last night at I-35 in the 17T. Inside of row 2, Nick Haynes out of Trenton, the 9H, and Caleb Bray out of Archie in the 19B. 5-time champion, Jacob Ebert out of Oak Grove, the 94. Tyson Lamferman out of Atchison in the 47. Row number 4, the 15P of Colin Pierce and Dustin Thulin out of Topeka, Kansas in the 45. Row 5, the 05 of Jeremy Lau, the 90 of Terry Schultz. It'll be a 20-lap feature event. Derek Neville's in the 88 and the 10W of Doug Wetzel. All right, fans, on the backside, it's Saturday Night Lights. It's dust in the air. It's going to be your 20-lap B-Mod feature here at Central Missouri Speedway. Let's go to row number 7, the 181 of Luke Neiman out of Nortonville, Kansas, and Patrick Royalty in the 49 out of Kansas City. Row 8, the 75 of Sebastian Wolfenbarger. He's out of Blue Springs with Shawnee Lanning in the 09 out of Kansas City. Sturgis Streeter in the 61 and Ryan Phillips, the 69 out of the B main. Scott Hall out of Archie, the 56, the 4M of Stephen McCarr. Chris Kane out of Hallsville in the 31, Larry Drake, the 27. Bronson Worker in the 3, and then Shannon Bardwell Jr., the 25. This is 20 laps, 24 cars here at Central Missouri Speedway. Here we go, green flag in the air. It's your B-Mods. Turn number 1, car goes around. It's the 94 of Jacob Ebert. Oh, look out down there. 0-3 up and over the track. Bronson Wicker. 69 also. The 69 was the other car that went up and over. Up out of that B main out of Osage City, Kansas, Ryan Phillips. As he won a Neiman green flag in the air, and Neiman pulls off on the backside as we start him again. Mulek and Shadron Turner at the front of the field as they come around turn number 2. 17 car again. Shadron Turner, your winner last night up at I-35. He is your race leader here on lap number 1. Mulek looked good last night in the 90 car. Nick Haynes, Bray, and then the 15 of Colin Pierce. Here's your top 5 with 1 lap in. 20 lap A main event started 24 cars here tonight. Problem on the 49 of Patrick Royalty as he slows down. Goes to the high side of turn number 2. Back to your leader coming out of turn number 4 though. Royalty in the 49 pulls off. So here's your race leader Turner coming out of turn number 2 now. 3 laps in. So Shadron Turner, what a weekend he's had here so far. Mulek still in the 2nd spot with Haynes, Caleb Bray, Colin Pierce, Lampham in the 47, Lyle the 05, Neville's in the 88, Schultz in the 90, and Thulin. That's your top 10 here so far with lap number 5 in the books, 15 to go. See that low side, everybody heading down to the bottom of the track. Let's see if somebody pops up to the top. Oh, and Larry Drake goes around turn number 1. Turn number 1. So the 27, I saw him go. So the 27 of Larry Drake, the 94 of Ebert again, and the 09 of Shawnee Lanning. So nowhere to go for the 94 of Jacob Ebert. Tough break there. Jacob has had a tough weekend. He's actually your points leader here at Central Missouri Speedway right now. Larry Drake. So just 1 caution because now looks like Ebert in the 94 has decided to pull off. He has some damage on the front end of that car. So 94 into the pits. Having some problems up here with the 09 of Lanning. So problem broken on the front of Larry Drake as well here in the 27 car. So tough break there for Larry. E-Mods out on the track right now with 5 laps in and 15 to go. We're in the way. Whoa, a little bit of a jam up there on that restart. Mulek in the 90, I think he spun the tires there a little bit. Lots of banging back. Here comes Shadron Turner. Mulek again. Now Bray up into that 3rd spot with Nick Haynes and Colin Pierce, Tyson Lamferman, Lyle Schultz now up to 8th, Derek Neville's 9th. Watch for the 90 of Terry Schultz now, the Blue Bomber. He knows his way around this track as he gets up by Lyle now. Gets on that low side right behind Lamferman. Takes that position away from Lyle. Let's go back to your leaders coming out of turn number 4. Shadron Turner now starting to stretch it out here. Shadron, Mulek, Bray, Pierce, and Haynes, your top 5. Schultz up to 7th now. Watch out for Terry Schultz in the 90. Lamferman just in front of him in the 47. Going to start to see a couple guys pop up to the top side of the track. I see Doug Wetzel back there and the Ted almost up into the wall, in fact. But right now, Shadron Turner halfway, lap number 10, halfway this time. Mulek now trying to stay within closing distance. But right now, Shadron Turner on the move. Mulek, it's about a half a straightaway lead and a problem in turn number 3 and 4. The 09 of Shawnee Lanning again. I think that's her final caution. That'll be second caution. And also Bronson Wicker. 2 yellow flags for both of those cars, so their night will be done. So tough break there for Shawnee Lanning and also the 3 of Bronson Wicker. Check on both of those cars, make sure everything's okay. Looks like the LaRue crew down there is busy tonight, the CMS tow team. Here with and Shadron Turner, Mulek, Bray. They lead them down turn number 4 underway. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. We're back racing. B-Mods. Central Missouri Speedway. 10 laps in and 10 to go. See Terry Schultz jumping up to the top side of the track. Sounds like debris on the track. That'll bring out a caution, unfortunately. So debris down on the track. So debris down here on the front stretch. So Dustin Thulin, understand he hit the wall here on the restart, has some debris down here at the end of the front stretch. There we go. So he lost, looks like he lost a lid maybe. Couple other parts down there as well. Oops, there he goes. Brandon Walls getting the piece in the vehicle. All right, here we go again. Shadron Turner, restart again. 10 laps in, 10 to go. Central Missouri Speedway, Shadron Turner trying to make it a double feature weekend. Right now in command as he comes down into 3 and 4 with Mulek on his tail. Shadron Turner. That'll be lap number 11. We'll look back through the field back here. Wetzel in that 10 car. Thulin in the 45, and now Shadron Turner still stays down on. He's going to protect that low side of the track. The 45 of Thulin pulling off on the back stretch. He's out of Topeka, Kansas. Your leader, still Turner. Mulek now. Let's see how close. Oh, turn number 2. Wetzel in the 10 car. So Wetzel, and now the 25 of Bardwell goes off the track as well. So Doug Wetzel. So Wetzel, the 56 also of Hall involved in turn 2, and Bardwell trying to avoid. He goes up over turn number 2 as well. So the 25, he was at the tail of the field anyhow, so he'll stay back there. Now have 12 laps in. See if there's some damage. Looks like there is a little bit of damage on the front end here of Wetzel. Wetzel Concrete, the number 10 car. About a half a second lead in front of Mulek. Mulek is going to try to stay with them. Here we go out of turn number 3. Shadron Turner, green flag back in the air. At Central Missouri Speedway, it was Shadron Turner, Mulek, Bray, Pierce, and Nick Haynes in the 9. There's your top 5. Lanford in the 47. The 90 is Schultz behind them, but it still is Shadron Turner. Turner. As now the 05 of Lyle gets a nose in on that 69 of Phillips. Lyle past that spot now. And then it's the 61 of Sturgis Streeter now as those two cars get together coming out of turn number 4. Battling back here in the back of the field. Meanwhile, Turner up front with about a 7/10 of a second lead. Let's see if he pulls away a little bit more as he was. 5 to go now, just 5 to go for Shadron Turner. Turner starting to pull away a little bit from the field here with Turner, Mulek, Bray, Phillips. Now Nick Haynes now picking up that left wheel. Lanferman, here comes the 05 of Lyle, the 90 of Schultz side by side. Good battle there as Lyle takes that spot away. Lyle moving up a couple of positions here in the last few laps. Meanwhile, Turner And Mulek pulling away from the field. Now Schultz says, okay, I'm going to go to the high side. I'm not going to do anything down low, so I might as well go up to the top. We see him do this every once in a while. This will be lap number 18 this time across. White flag will come out for Shadron Turner. Shadron, can he make it 2 nights in a row? Mulek about a half a straightaway lead. They'll get into this lap traffic now. Watch out. Let's see if he can avoid any problems with Shannon Bardwell as he comes into turn number 2 now. It's the 17 down low. Bardwell, he gets by him. Checkered flag will be out. Shadron Turner, 2 feature wins this weekend. Number 2 tonight here at Central Missouri Speedway. It's Mulek, Caleb Bray, Pierce, Nick Haynes, Jeremy Lyle, Lamferman, Phillips, Schultz, and Streeter, your top 10. We will go down and get a word in with Shadron Turner. Milliken's Lawn and Landscape getting the helmet off now. Falling Star Ranch, Shadron Turner, 2 nights in a row. Wow, heck of a run this weekend, Shadron. Tell you what, you follow up with a big feature win last night. Come down here tonight, and you had it on the point here tonight. Heck of a run.
Thank you. It's awesome to win here. I've always wanted to win here, and I don't give myself that many opportunities, but, man, I'm glad we got it done tonight. I just got to thank all my sponsors, 54th Street, Milliken's Lawn Landscaping, St. Joe Auto Fabric, Falling Star Ranch, and also big thank you to Chris Jackson, 3-Link Innovation by 65. I would not be here if it wasn't for him. Mom and Dad and all you fans, there's a lot of people up there. It's cool to see. So.
Okay, congratulations on the win here tonight. Always a tough field, but a great run tonight. Shadron Turner. This start, because these guys are going to try to dive down into turn number 1. So watch for Vaughn and also Aaron Poe. Let's see what happens. They're underway. Green flag in the air. Super stocks here at Central Missouri Speedway. It's Aaron Poe on that outside. He gets by Vaughn. Here comes Nitro Gibson in the 1 car. Jay Prevette and up to the high side. Halfway up, it's the 7 of Brett Wood. Right next to him, Jay Prevette in that 25 machine on lap number 1. 1 in the books. And a couple of guys jumping up to the top of the track. I see the 30 of Clayton Campbell moving up a position. But right now it's Aaron Poe. Aaron Poe. Aaron Poe brings it out of turn number 4. Still your race leader. We'll look on our points here so far with Aaron Poe, your champion here last year, with 6 feature wins last year. But Aaron now starting to pull away from Nathan Vaughn. Gibson, now here comes Jay Prevette. Jay Prevette up into that 4 spot. Brett Wood on the outside. Behind him, Campbell, and then the 09 of Eichelberry. Now Gibson gets a little loose out of turn 4. 2 wide there with Prevette and the 7 of Brett Wood. Brett has his own transmission service as the caution comes out. Yellow as out. First caution here on lap number 5. Looks like some debris here on the front stretch. Debris down here on the front stretch. So right now, Aaron Poe, your race leader. Vaughn, Gibson, Prevette, and Wood. There's your top 5 as they get the debris here on the front side of the track. Campbell in that 6th spot, the 09 of Eichelberry, the 04 of Blaine Ewing. Brockway, the 03. Then it's Phillips in the 21 and 10th. McKenzie, the 77. Denny Fitzpatrick and Devin Irvin. Then Cameron Kelly, the 26 car. Cameron, by the way, was in a pure stock also. So 5 down. The Delaware double. Vaughn says, no, I want the low side. They bring it up out of turn number 3. Here we go. Back to racing. Green flag. Power Eye Super Stocks here at Central Missouri Speedway. Oh, look out on the front stretch. Car goes up. Tough break there for Devin Irvin in the 67. That's what that was. And as he pulls off the track, all kind of dust and dirt all over the place as Devin Irvin. This will be lap number 7, this time across halfway this time for your race leader, Aaron Poe. Gibson, Nathan Vaughn now says, hey, I'm going up to the top side of the track. Prevette in the 25 behind him, and then here comes Clayton Campbell now. Campbell up to 4th. Oh, and we have a spinner out of turn number 2. Fitzpatrick in the 83, I believe. Fitzpatrick there in the 83. Looks like he'll get it restarted there and join at the tail of the field. Now with halfway was... This will be interesting to watch here. Here we go. 7 laps in. 15. Whoa, hitting the wall here on the front side. Sparks are flying. The 45 of Aaron Poe, though. He's going to go down on the low side. We got a lot of low side dwellers. Oh, look out, turn number 4. Yeah, it was Campbell and then the 7 of Brett Wood. Getting noses into each other. Look out, Darren Phillips goes around in turn number 2. That brings out the caution. So Phillips, actually a USRA car. Darren Phillips right now in the top 5 of the stock car points. It's still early in the season, though. But he's, by the way, folks, looking forward to a nice weekend with family, friends, make it happen. Drive sober, slow down, save molives.com. All right, here we go with Aaron Poe. Green flag is back out in the air here at Central Missouri Speedway. Aaron Poe leads him out of turn number 2. Nathan Vaughn right on his tail. Then it's Gibson, the 30 of Campbell, the 7 of Wood, and the 25 of Prevette. Ewing in the 04. Blaine doing a good job here in the 04B. Cody Frazon was the winner here last night. But now here comes Vaughn in the 12V, side by side for the lead. But it's Aaron Poe holds him off. Vaughn got that nose in and dove down into turn number 4. That's lap 10, so just 5 to go. Let's see if Vaughn can make that run one more time. Didn't do it that time. He may have tipped his hand a little bit too early here. Thought he might be able to get by him. Campbell and Wood now for 4th and 5th. Good battle there as well. Prevette behind them in the 25. But right now it's still Aaron Poe. As Gibson now starting to close in on him. 0.4 of a second as Nathan Vaughn trying to figure a way, how can I get around the 45? As Aaron Poe, he's going to block that low side coming out of turn number 4. Lap number 13, so white flag and the caution comes out as the 83 of Fitzpatrick goes around turn number 2. That'll be the second caution for the 83 car. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Finisher up here. Stock cars. Nathan Vaughn tries to get a nose. Oh, Gibson's going to go around. Look out. Gibson goes around. And then it's the 30 of Campbell, the 7 of Brett Wood. Some damage back there. That all started with Gibson. Gibson in the 1 car. That started it. Looks like Campbell now up on top of the 7 of Brentwood. They'll try to pull those cars apart. There's some oil down in 1 and 2. All right, it'll be green, white, checker. Green, white, checker. Again for Aaron Poe. Let's see if he can hold off Nathan Vaughn Gibson. And now the 25 of Prevette. Ewing in the 04 just behind them. Then it's the 09 of Eichelberry. White flag will come out here for Aaron Poe. Aaron takes it down into turn number 3 and 4. Your winner tonight, it will be Aaron Poe, Nathan Vaughn, Gibson, Prevette in the 25, the 09 of Eichelberry, the 04 Blaine Ewing, Chris Brockway, Darren Phillips, Danny McKenzie, Brett Wood, Cameron Kelly went around in turn 2. Elite Automotive, Central Bank of Warrensburg, Elite Realty. Getting the helmet off now. Dad is coming down to greet him. Checking out the tires on the car. Big Scoops, Spees Enterprises, All-Star Bail Bond, Solar Pro, Elite Auto Repair. Your NASCAR Advance Auto Parts winner tonight, it is Aaron Poe. Dad gives him a big hug here. All right, congratulations. There you go, Aaron. I know you saw Nathan Vaughn stick a nose down in there where I was watching that restart and I saw him come in there, but man, you held him off.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be fast all night. He's always fast here, so I knew I had my hands full all night. I felt him there a few times, peek his nose in there, but I just told myself I had to stay smooth, stay consistent, and I think I knew we had the car to win. So hats off to him for a clean race, and for all the guys. You know, it's pretty clean racing class.
Yeah, it is a good class to watch you guys out there. You really race well together. I know you have a lot of folks that help you on the car, including Dad.
Oh yeah, Dad, Jessica, Phil, all the help in the crew, all my sponsors, B&G Scoops, Spees Enterprises, Joe Good State Farm, All-Star Bail Bonds, Elite Auto Repair, Solar Pro Tent and Tunes, Central Bank of Warrensburg, Coldwell Banker, Elite Realty, and Sadie Spirits. And I also got to give a shout out to Dirt Track Specialties this week. They really helped me out with my shock program. We were lacking a little bit, and they really turned us around. Yeah, and thank Ty Needles for coming out and bringing his family to travel out here and watch us race.
All right, congratulations, your winner tonight, Aaron Poe. Now as they bunch them up, 35 laps here tonight. Let's see who saves the tires. Here we go. Central Missouri Speedway, 3,000 to win for your modifieds tonight. It is Gunnar Martin. Here comes Blackburn in the 16 car up into second now. Dennis Elliott settles back into that third position now. So it is Gunnar Martin on lap number 1. But watch for Blackburn. He is always tough out here as well. Looks like Baker in the 311. Smoke coming off of that. I think he's going to pull off, and he does. This will be lap 2 now. 35 lap main event. Gunnar Martin with Blackburn, Dennis Elliott, Grindstaff, and Dean Willie. Keep an eye out for Dean in the number 68 as the caution comes out. Car up into the wall. Schweitzer in the 74 out of turn number 4. We'll check on him. Schweitzer comes out of turn 4, gets up into the wall. A little damage on the back. Oh, there's the problem. That's the problem on the back end there. Dakota Dale in the 37D with some sheet metal damage. Tough break here for Schweitzer in the 74. Let's see if they can get him up off the wall. It's Gunnar Martin. Blackburn Looks like Dustin Hodges. Look at Hodges with a great run on the low side. Those two Vanderbilt chassis, the 1K and the 22, that brings that bump into that top 5. Dean Willie bumps up to about halfway. Still gets by Hodges there. Here comes the 1K of Carrick now. As the 29, Elliott got way high on the track. He does it again in turn number 4. Here comes Carrick in the 1K. So Tim Carrick, Elliott fighting for that third spot right now. Then it's Hodges and Dean Willie. Jesse Willard, oh, look out for the 7 of Anthony Tanner on the backside. He continues. We're clean and green. So right now, Gunnar Martin, 5 laps in, still 30 to go here for your Mighty Modifieds. Gunnar Martin now starting to stretch out that lead. Let's see what his times are right now. A 15.3, 0.7 of a second lead over the 16 of Blackburn. Then you go back to the 1K of Carrick. That's about 1.4. The 29 of Elliott, the 22 of Hodges. Willie now going a little bit higher. That means Willard gets by him. So Willard up a spot, but keep an eye. Dean will save those tires as he comes through. So back to your leader coming out of turn number 4. Let's see what the lead is. Still about 0.8 of a second now. They're looking down, doing the bottom feeding down on the low side, looking for some moisture down there. Trying to get some grip on the track. We'll see if anybody pops up to the high side. But Gunnar Martin, saw him here at practice on Friday night, making some tweaks to the car. Been looking strong all weekend long. Has a feature win also here this year as well. So Martin still about a 1 second lead. Oh, look on the turn number 2. Looks like Harris, the 07, the 7 of Anthony Tanner. Daniel Harris has just had a tough night. So the 3J of Lewis Jackson, he'll bring it down to the hot pit lane. They'll check him out, make sure everything is good. 3J of Lewis, ready to go. Again, it's Gunnar Martin. Keep an eye out on Tyler Hibner. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Gunnar Martin takes it down into 1 and 2. A lot of bottom feeding here tonight. But right now, Martin and Blackburn, your top 2. The 29 of Elliott, the 1K of Carrick. Then we're going to see about 2 to 3 wide behind him. There's Dustin Hodges. Dean Willie, one of the first cars to go up to the top side of the track. He says, hey, if I can't fight him, get by him low, I'm going to go up a little bit higher, and he does. A couple of guys follow him up there. So Dean Willie. Willard in that 40 car. Now Dean gets down right in below him. And meanwhile, Stephen Bowers, IMCA modified there. Stephen Bowers in the 77. Back to your leader. Gunnar Martin out of turn number 2. 1.1 second lead. Oh, here comes Hodges now. He gets by Carrick. Hodges in the 22 up to 4th. Carrick 5th. Grindstaff, Bowers, Willard, and Dean Willie. There's your top 9 cars right now. Behind him, Tyler Hibner, Jimmy Dow, Brian Johnson, Lee Hibner. That's back to 13th. Back to your leaders. We'll see once they get up into lap traffic here. There's 15 down, so 20 to go. 15 down, 20 to go. And the 75 of Gunnar Martin here at Central Missouri Speedway. Gunnar with a comfortable race lead right now, but you never know what's going to happen. You're always going to keep an eye out down on the track, see what's going on. And meanwhile, we'll keep an eye on him as they get close to this lap traffic now. Let's see if that slows down Martin. It's a 1.8 second lead. He is on the move. Gunnar Martin, 17 laps in, so halfway. Halfway for Gunnar Martin. So Gunnar, Jib getting pretty close to this lap traffic, about probably another next couple of laps here. That first car to go down would be Dakota Dale in the number 37 car. Make the trip up from Wichita. Has some damage on the right side of the car. So Gunner, yeah, he pulls off. Goes a lap down. He says, okay, I'm off. So now Gunner Martin. The next car would be the 07 of Daniel Harris. Harris. Go back to your top 10 here with Gunner Martin. Getting in the lap traffic. Kevin Blackburn, the 16. 29 of Elliott. The 22 of Hodges. The 1K of Carrick. And here comes Daniel Harris now. Here comes the 75. So Gunner Martin now as the 68 of Dean Willie on the backside. He was 10th going back. He pulls off now. So Gunner Martin with a 15.7 last lap there, getting into lap traffic now. Let's see how he handles that. That might slow him down a little bit here. He did get by Harris, and now the 3 J.F. Jackson. He goes a lap down as well. Cutting right in front of him, though, is the 97 of Brian Johnson. Look out there, turn number 2. Johnson in the 97, slowing down your leader. Let's see if Blackburn can close it in at all. Right now, Gunner under control with a 2-second lead. He did lose 5/10 on that lap. That was lap number 24. Come up the 25. Johnson trying to hold off Gunner Martin in the 75. Let's see if he can, as he does get by. This is Brian's first weekend out, so he's working, trying to get a handle on that car. Meanwhile, Gunner now getting through lap traffic, working his way, not having much of a threat at all. Back here with Blackburn, let's check it again. He's a 2.6-second lead. So Gunner in control right now in the 75. Martin here on lap number 27. There'll be 8 to go after he gets by this time. There's Blackburn, the 29 of Dennis Elliott, the 22 of Dustin Hodges, and the 1K of Tim Kerr. Stephen Bowers up the 6th IMCA modified car. Okay, we'll look back to your leader again, the 75. Right in behind Lee Hibner and Jimmy Dow in the 88. So 2 cars right in front of him right now. Your lap leader, oh, the 99 into the wall. Hibner gets into the wall here on the front stretch. Problem on the 99. He slows down up there in turn number 2. Let's see if he pulls off. And he does pull off the 99 of Lee Hibner. Back to your leaders. Next lap, it will be 5 to go as Gunner Martin comes by. Gunner on the back stretch now. Gunner Martin now with Jimmy Dow just in front of him, the 88. Gunner in control in the 75. He is really not even slowed down hardly at all. The 16 of Blackburn still in second with Elliott, Hodges, Carrick, Bowers, Grindstaff, Willard, Hibner, and Jimmy Dow. So he has passed all the way up through 10th place, put those cars a lap down. Gunner Martin on a rail tonight in that 75 car. White flag will come out. Next lap for Gunner Martin in the 75. I believe this might be, if he wins here tonight, let's see if he can hold off Blackburn still with about a 3-second lead. White flag in the air for Gunner Martin. There's Blackburn, the 29 of Elliott, the 22 of Hodges, the 1K of Carrick. Bowers putting pressure. Bowers gets by up into the top 5 now. Stephen Bowers. IMCA modified double checkers in the air. Gunner Martin, your winner tonight. Blackburn, Dennis Elliott, Hodges, Carrick, Bowers, Grindstaff, Willard, Tyler, Hibner. So as I understand, I think this is his 15th career win here. Gunner Martin, your winner last night, so that was $500. And then it's Gunner Martin, your winner tonight. Martin's Auto Salvage, NTJ Builders. Says, go Jaden on the side. That's his son. RPM Motorsports Design Source Flooring. Signs by Gunner. That's his business. See a lot of the wraps on the cars. That's Gunner Martin. Here you go, buddy. The crew gives him a big hug here. $3,500 this weekend. Tell you what, Gunner, I love that Go Jaden down on the bottom there. Your son fell asleep last night, but I tell you what, an exciting night tonight. Gets the hugs from everybody. Heck of a run here tonight. That was Cameron Grindstaff. Those guys worked together. Give him a chance to get some water in there. And here comes his wife and son. There they are. Congratulations. There we go. Hey, Gunner, let's get a few words in with you here. I know your family's really excited. Jaden's all excited down there. I love it when you have him on the car as well. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's something my grandpa did back in I-70. He went ahead and put my name when I was real little on his fender, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So I just wanted to pass that down to my boy.
Congratulations, a great weekend. I know you have a lot of folks that help you on the car as well as a great crew.
Oh, of course. I mean, man, look at all these guys. This is awesome. This is a home-built race car.
Yeah.
You know, so this is something we built over the wintertime, and we didn't know if it was be good or not, but I think it's a hell of a race car.
Scotty Martin there obviously helps you out.
Yeah, that's actually the man right there who built it.
You bet.
But other than that, that's our first big win in AMOC.
Right?
So I'm shaking still. I can't believe it. This is awesome. But,
all right, congratulations on the win tonight. Anybody you want to help thank on the car?
oh,
Everybody.
every single one that puts effort and to help me out and to get to the racetrack and to make sure that I have the best equipment I can have. So this is for all them guys.
All right, congratulations tonight. Gunner Martin, your winner. Hey, Jalen Mills, Chastity Younger in the 10C. Brandon Smith out of Mason City in the 11X. Bryce Haugenberg in the 22. Dalton Sexton in the 18. Alan Trzynski, the 10T. And Shane Sexton, San Diego, California, the 3F. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Get them all through turn number 1 and 2. And your race leader there, the 17F. Scott Kinney. Scott Kinney, your race leader. Dakota, Dillon, Sexton, Crowder, and Cascaden, your top 5 here right now on lap number 1 as they start to spread them out. Kinney. And by the way, these lap times in the low 14s on the heat races, they were in the low 13s. So these guys are flying around this track. They are moving. So still Kinney, Sexton now. Watch for the 0 at Cascaden as he moves up into 3rd now. The 0 car of Brendan Cascaden. Talk to those guys in the pits tonight as they start to stretch out the lead here. It is a 2.2 second lead for Kinney. Kinney out of Citrus Heights, California. As he comes out, about a straightaway lead already. He'll get into some lap traffic here. I think that's Chastity Younger there. As he comes out of turn number 4, here's your race leader down that front stretch. That is Chastity. She's a driver out of St. Joe, Missouri. She made the feature last night as well. Nice young driver. It'll be interesting to see how she does tonight. She does go a lap down now. As your race leader comes across here on lap number 7. So it's still Kinney, Sexton, Cascaden, Dakota Dillon, Chris Crowder, Trzynski, King, Moreland, Turnbull, and Tom Brown. That's your first 10 spots here with 8 laps in out of 30 here so far. Power Eye Lightning Sprints, they are flying on this track. We'll check for your race leader here again. There he is coming down into turn number 1. Kenny Bowers in the 49 just in front of him now. Let's see if he slows up at all with Grant Sexton now right on his tail. Here comes Sexton in the 3 car as he challenges your race leader, Kinney, in the 17. 17 gets by Bowers. Here comes the 3 now of Sexton down on the low side. Good racing up front now. Sexton and Kinney get together in turns 3 and 4. Bowers, a problem. Oh, goes up in smoke in turn number 4. That will bring out our first caution of the night. Tough break there for Kenny Bowers. As he goes up in smoke, up on the front stretch, he's going to get up and out of the car, has some smoke coming off. He's getting up and out of that vehicle. Make sure everything is okay. I think he's just fine. A lot of smoke in there, so those drivers jumping up and out of the car. Tough break there for Bowers. Kinney, his best time here tonight on lap number 3 was a 14.12. Sexton with a 14.3 on lap number 2. So that's what she's top 2 with Kenny, Sexton, Cascading in the 3rd spot. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Lightning Sprint Nationals. Drivers from all over the country. Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. Right now it is Scott Kinney, your race leader. Early, he's from California, Citrus Heights, by the way. A lot of these guys will be getting on the road tonight, heading back to their locations. Whoa, what's on the backside? Here's Cascading, slips back to that 5th spot now. Here comes the 26 of Chris Crowder. Crowder on the move there. Crowder. But still Kinney, your race leader, out of turn number 4 as they start to stretch them out again now. 13 laps in of the 30-lap A main event here at Central Missouri Speedway Power Eye Lightning Sprint Nationals. With Scott Kinney, your race leader out of Citrus Heights, California. The 3 of Grant Sexton out of Lakeside. There's an association in the southern part of the state that these guys race against each other. So a lot of these California guys coming in to race this weekend. Started with practice on Friday night. Chris Crowder now in the 26 car. In a good run. He's out of Colorado Springs. He's up to 3rd now. He is on the move. Watch for the 26 of Crowder now. Goes to the top side. About halfway up. Let's see if he can make that move. Trying to make it stick now. Gets in the back end of Sexton now. Goes up to the top of turn 2. Kenny, still your leader. Will get into lap traffic here in another couple of laps. Meanwhile, Kenny, good battle for that 2nd spot right there. Between Sexton and Crowder. Crowder goes to the top side, makes it stick up there. No, Sexton fights back on the low. Let's see, we'll get a couple guys to go up towards the top of the track now. Crowder, he takes that 2nd spot away. As they get in the lap traffic now, Sexton slides it out. Sexton, no, fighting back on the low side. They're going to be by Chastity Younger here. They might provide a pick for that 3 car of Sexton as she goes to the high side now, gets out of the way. Good battle for 2nd here. Meanwhile, the 17 of Kinney, still your race leader. This will be lap number 20, so 10 to go. 10 to go this time across for the 17. So still Sexton, Crowder in the 26, Cascading the 0, and Dakota Dillon the 39. There's your top 5 as the car goes off on the backside of the track. Your 17 is still your race leader here. Battle up at the front. Meanwhile, Sexton, the 26 of Crowder, Cascading in the 0 car. The 39 of Dakota Dillon. There's still your top 5. This will be lap 22 for your leader, the 17F. Sticking to that low side. Meanwhile, starting to stretch out this lead. Now out to about 0.7 of a second here on lap number 23. Oh, and the car goes around in turn number 4. Look out. We'll get the numbers here as Tom Brown, the B20, also pulled off. That is Dalton Sexton in the 18. Not sure who that 3 car. We'll take a look on our starting lineup here. 3F, I think, is Shane Sexton. He's from San Diego, California. As I talked about, they do have an association down in the southern part of the state. So there is your leader, 17 of Kinney, the 3 of Grant Sexton, the 26 of Crowder, Cascaden in the 0 car, Dillon the 39, Trzynski the 13, Turnbull in 7th in the 2J, Peyton Moreland up to 8th. He's one of our local drivers here in the 19 car. Jeff Dyer, the 4 car, in 9th. And then Jack Nichols, your winner last night in the 31. Josiah King in the 13J. Alex Trzynski, the 10T. It'll be Brandon Smith. The drinking tonight, please, designated driver. Drive sober. You don't want to get pulled over. SaveMoLives.com. All right, here we go. Let's see if Kinney can hold off Sexton and Crowder. Back underway. Here we go. Crowder now up to the high side. Look at the run he got up there out of turn number 2. The 26 of Crowder now. Kinney doesn't see him. Here comes Crowder around turn number 4. There's a battle for the lead. So Crowder goes to the top side again. Gets a good run off of turn number 2. Chris Crowder. Crowder out of Colorado Springs. Now your new race leader here late in the race. Chris Crowder got up a little bit higher. He's your new race leader here with just 6 laps remaining. Crowder just flying up there. He's about halfway up. He's just decided, hey, Kinney was blocking the bottom of the track. Meanwhile, Sexton goes up about halfway too. See a couple of these cars jumping up there now as Chris Crowder made the pass, the 26. He is your race leader now with a 2.1 second lead over Scott Kinney, Gret Sexton, Cascaden, and Alan Trzynski. There's your top 5 as we have 3 laps to go now. There's your 26, your race leader. It'll be Chastity Younger just in front of him. Will it slow him down here on these last several laps? As he comes by this time, it'll be 1 to go with the white flag out this next time across. Whoa, look out down there, Low Park Crowder getting into some of that lap traffic. It's still Kinney, Sexton, Cascaden. As he comes into turn 4, Crowder, the 26 car. As he comes into turn number 4, he's going to be your winner tonight, Chris Crowder. Then the 26, it'll be 17 at Kinney, Sexton, Cascaden, and Trzynski, Dakota Dillon, Turnbull, Jack Nichols, Peyton Moreland, and Jeff Dyer. So congratulations again, the 26 car, Chris Crowder. Chris in the 26 from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Made the trip down on I-70. Open Wheel Logistics Accelerated Services. Chris Crowder, your winner here tonight. As the family, the crew comes over, they're all excited. I think somebody's excited. He gets up and out of the car. Chris Crowder, your winner tonight. Congratulations, Chris Crowder. All right, congratulations, Chris. Good run here tonight, Chris, to get a few words in from you. Heck of a run. I'll tell you what, you guys, I saw you jumping up about halfway right before we went into that caution back there, and it looks like you found something up on the track there, and all of a sudden you went flying out of turn 2 for the lead.
Yeah, I don't know what I found up there. I just decided to go in and dive bomb it and see if it'd stick, and it stuck, and I was like, oh my goodness. So what a fun place, what a great facility. Thank you to the track owners, thank you to the fans that all came out to check this out. Our show last night wasn't the greatest, but I think tonight was a really good show, so thank you guys for everything.
Hey, heck of a run. I know you have a lot of folks that help you with these cars. You made the trip all the way from, Colorado Springs, right?
Yes, sir.
All the way down I-70.
I did. AS Transportation, Schofeld, all these guys that come on board and help us out. I thank you much.
All right, congratulations on your win tonight. Chris Crowder, your winner here at Central Missouri Speedway. And again, on behalf of Earl and Susan Walls, we thank you for spending your hard-earned dollars here this weekend. We ask you have a safe weekend, a safe trip home tonight. God's blessings to everybody. We appreciate you hanging out this weekend with us. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week again.